Have you noticed it lately? The stairs feel a little steeper. Getting out of a chair takes just a bit more effort. You tell yourself it's just aging, but what if it's not? What if your legs are quietly losing strength every single week, and no one ever warned you? Here's the truth most people don't realize. Leg weakness doesn't suddenly appear in your 70s or 80s. It starts years earlier. And the scariest part? Once it begins, it accelerates fast. Weak legs aren't just about fitness. They decide whether you can live independently or need support for the simplest tasks, standing, walking, or climbing stairs. But here's the part that gives hope. Scientists have discovered 2 simple at-home exercises that can stop this decline and even reverse it no matter your age. No gym, no equipment, no fancy routines, just your body, a chair, and a few minutes of focused movement. These 2 exercises reactivate muscles you use every single day but have slowly gone to sleep over time, muscles that control your balance, stability, and confidence with every step. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your legs have been getting weaker and exactly what you can do to rebuild strength, starting today, right from your living room. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss tips to stay strong, mobile, and independent. And if you're ready to protect your legs and your freedom, type yes in the comment below. Let's do this together. Exercise number 1. The first movement you're about to learn activates something few people even know exists, what scientists call your second heart. Yes, you heard that right. You have a second heart inside your body, and for most people over 60, it's been quietly dormant for years. The second exercise we'll cover later builds the exact movement pattern you use every single day. Sitting, standing, climbing stairs, even getting out of bed. But before that, this first one, the calf raise, is where everything begins. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Calf raises? Really? That sounds too easy. But stay with me, because when you do this movement the right way, it does far more than just strengthen your lower legs. It reawakens one of the body's most overlooked systems, one that literally helps keep your blood flowing, your energy stable, and your legs feeling alive. Your calf muscles, those strong core-like muscles at the back of your lower legs, are often called the body's second heart. Every time they contract, they squeeze the veins deep within your legs. That squeeze pushes blood upward against gravity, back toward your chest. When those muscles are weak or inactive, blood starts to pool in your lower legs. That's when you begin noticing swelling around the ankles, tiredness, or that heavy feeling after standing too long. And in more serious cases, it can even lead to varicose veins or dangerous blood clots. But when you strengthen these muscles, you don't just look stronger, you feel younger. You restore a natural pumping rhythm your body relies on for healthy circulation. It's like turning a key on an engine that's been idling for too long. Suddenly, everything starts working better. In one fascinating study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, researchers followed older adults who performed simple calf exercises for just 12 weeks. The results were remarkable. Participants not only gained stronger calves, but they also showed dramatic improvements in blood flow throughout the entire lower body. Leg swelling went down, fatigue decreased, their blood pressure improved. But what surprised the researchers most was the improvement in balance and walking speed. Because here's the secret. Strong calves give you the power to push off the ground with each step. That tiny push-off motion helps propel you forward efficiently and, perhaps most importantly, helps you catch yourself if you ever start to fall. So yes, calf raises might seem simple, but in reality, they're one of the most powerful longevity exercises you can do. Here's how to do them correctly. Stand tall with your feet about shoulder width apart. Place your hands lightly on the back of a sturdy chair or against a wall for support. This isn't a balance test. It's about control and activation. Roll your shoulders gently back. Engage your core as if someone's about to tap you lightly on the stomach, and make sure your posture feels strong and upright. Now, slowly raise your heels off the ground. Imagine you're trying to peek over a garden fence or reach something on the top shelf. As you lift, exhale slowly through your mouth, taking about 2 seconds to reach the top. Pause there and hold for 2 full seconds. You should feel a deep squeeze in your calf muscles. That's your second heart pumping. Then, lower your heels back down slowly, counting 1, 2, 3. This controlled lowering is called the eccentric phase, and that's where most of the real strength and tone happen. Many people rush this part, but the slower you go, the more powerful the results. Start with 10 to 12 repetitions, resting for about 30 to 60 seconds between sets. Aim for 3 sets, 3 times a week. You can do them while brushing your teeth, waiting for your coffee, or even during TV commercials. It's that simple. As you get stronger, you can make it a little more challenging. Try holding the top position for 3 or 4 seconds instead of 2, or perform a movement on one leg at a time using the chair for balance. You can even hold light weights. Soup cans or water bottles work perfectly. Avoid bouncing up and down too quickly. That turns it into momentum, not muscle work. Remember, slow is strong. And make sure you're lifting high enough. Feel your heels rise completely off the floor, up on the balls of your feet, without leaning too far forward or backward. Keep your spine tall, chest open, and eyes looking straight ahead. Let your calves do the job they were designed for. Within 2 to 3 weeks of consistency, you'll start to notice a difference. Your legs won't feel as heavy by the end of the day. Swelling in your ankles might begin to fade. And when you walk, you'll notice more spring in your step, a quiet power returning. That's your second heart waking up again, sending blood upward, feeding your muscles, and fueling every move you make. And here's something even better. When your circulation improves, your energy improves. You'll stand taller, feel steadier, and move with a confidence you may not have felt in years. Now that your second heart is awake and working, we're ready to build a foundation of your independence, the strength that lets you sit, stand, and move freely every single day. Because once your circulation is restored, the next step is power, the kind that keeps you strong, stable, and unstoppable at any age. Exercise number 2. Now that your second heart is awake and your blood is flowing more freely, it's time to rebuild the foundation. The strength that lets you rise from a chair, climb stairs, and move through your day without hesitation or fear of losing balance. This next movement might look simple, but it's one of the most powerful longevity exercises ever discovered. And here's the beautiful part. You already do it dozens of times a day without realizing it. It's the simple act of sitting down and standing up. You might know it as a chair squat or sit to stand, but make no mistake, this little movement carries enormous power. It's like the body's secret training session that rebuilds your legs' strength, balance, and confidence faster than almost anything else. Think about what happens each time you stand up. You're pushing your entire body weight upward, fighting against gravity. Your thighs, hips, and core all work together to lift you, stabilize you, and keep you balanced. But as we get older, those same muscles, especially the quadriceps and glutes, begin to lose power. That's when simple everyday actions, like getting off the couch, using the bathroom, or standing from bed, start to feel harder than they used to. But when you rebuild these muscles, everything changes. Suddenly, you move easier. You walk with more control. And that little fear of losing balance, the one that sometimes creeps in when you get up too quickly, starts to fade away. Life feels lighter again. In Japan, where elders are known for their remarkable vitality, researchers studied this exact movement in older adults. The results were stunning. Participants who practiced a sit-to-stand exercise every day, just a few minutes daily, showed improvements in leg strength, balance, and posture. Some even regained the ability to move without using support. And they didn't need a gym, fancy equipment, or long workouts. All they needed was a chair. The reason this movement works so well is simple. It strengthens the body's power centers, the quadriceps in your thighs and the glute muscles in your hips. These are the muscles that support nearly every motion you make. When they stay strong, they protect your knees, reduce joint stress, and give you the ability to move quickly if you ever start to lose your footing. Now, here's how to do it right. Find a sturdy chair, one that doesn't roll or wobble. Make sure it's high enough that your knees bend at roughly a 90-degree angle when you sit down. Sit tall, with your feet flat on the ground and about hip-width apart. Keep your chest lifted, your shoulders relaxed, and your hands resting lightly on your thighs. Now, press your feet firmly into the floor. Lean forward slightly from your hips, and as you exhale, push through your heels to rise up to a standing position. Keep your head lifted. Imagine there's a string gently pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Once you're standing tall, pause for a moment. Feel your legs working. Then slowly lower yourself back down into the chair with full control. Don't just drop or plop down. That's where most people lose the benefit. The real strength comes from the slow, steady descent. Imagine lowering yourself like a feather, not a rock. That's 1 repetition. Start with 8 to 10 of these. Rest briefly and do 2 or 3 rounds. If you can't stand without using your hands at first, that's completely fine. Use them lightly for balance and support. Over time, as your legs grow stronger, try to rely less on your hands. After a week or 2 of consistent practice, you'll notice something remarkable. Standing up will start to feel effortless again. You'll feel more spring in your legs, and your lower body will start responding with more energy and control. Walking will feel smoother. your balance will improve, and you'll find yourself moving with a quiet confidence that maybe you haven't felt in years. And here's a small tip for when you're ready to challenge yourself. Try crossing your arms over your chest instead of using your hands for balance. This forces your legs and core to do all the work. You can also slow down both the rising and lowering phases. Count 1, 2, 3 on the way down, or hold a light object, like a water bottle, close to your chest for a little extra resistance. This single movement rebuilds far more than just muscle. It rebuilds your independence, the freedom to move, to live on your own terms, to enjoy the little things again without depending on others. Because the truth is, the ability to rise easily from a chair isn't just about physical strength. It's about confidence, control, and dignity. It's one of the clearest signs of longevity and vitality. So the next time you sit or stand, don't think of it as just another ordinary motion. Think of it as a quiet act of renewal, one that keeps you grounded, balanced, and strong. Every rise is a small victory, a reminder that your body still listens, still responds, and still has so much life left to give. If this video inspired you, type strong legs in the comment below. Let's see how many of us are taking that first step towards strength today. And don't keep this to yourself. Share this video with a friend, parent, or loved one who could use a little motivation to get moving again. Remember, the best day to start was years ago, but the second best day is right now. Every time you rise from a chair, every time you move with purpose, you're building a stronger, more confident future for yourself. If you want more simple, science-backed exercises like these, subscribe and turn on the bell. Your journey to lifelong mobility starts here. Stay strong, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video.